Hey there and happy Tuesday. So I hope you guys have had a good start to your week so far. Yesterday, we sent our youngest back to college after a spring break with us, and it was good to have him around here for quite a few days and feed him up, get his laundry done, and send him back for a while. We don't get to see him that often here at home, so it was good to spend some time with him. But now I am ready to go back to work. It takes a lot of effort to feed him when he's here. He eats a lot. No, but I love it. I love it. So what I'm continuing on with, hey there, Sarah. I'm continuing on with my March series of 8 cards, and I'm going to feature a couple products from the online exclusives, if you've seen those go live this month in March. And how fun and cute is this Rhino bundle? I absolutely love it. I was like a little kid, hi there, Pauline, waiting for its arrival. So Stampin' Up! Is doing some new things with their shipping, and so this came via FedEx. And so and also because of where I live and the amount of snow we've had this winter in Minnesota, it's just been kind of crazy for deliveries and what we expect and what we get and such. So today my husband brought in my Rhinos finally. I ordered them on March 1st, and today's Pi Day, March 14th. So it took a while to get to me, but I couldn't be more thrilled. I was like a new kid opening that box with the new online exclusive things that I've ordered. So let me put down my iPad here, and I think it's caught up. Yep, so I can see your comments or questions. And let me get my camera turned around so that you can see better my card and such. So yeah, for those of you that are maybe newer to watching here, what I do is each month that I do my card specials is I have my host code here, and if you order a minimum of $75, you get my set of 8 cards for free for this month. And so that's what I'm running this month. Sometimes my specials vary and such, but that's how it is. So you can see these cute rhinos. They come with dies. This is a stamp set. So usually I refer to a catalog, where to find things. So I'm a little bit lost with, having to do this because these products will not be featured in catalogs. They are standalone, and you just go to my website or Stampin' Up's website and you will see online exclusive. Click on those, and then you'll see like this cute stamp set here called Rhino Ready. And then they've got coordinating dies, Rhino Ready dies. I'm going to be using this one, so I'm going to set that aside there. But look at all these other dies in here too. How fun is that to see all these dies? So a lot of the images cut out the various images from the stamp sets, but then there's a lot of building up of like the landscape with tree branches and leaves and different things, and even like a little party hat too. So that's really fun. And then another online exclusive that I was super excited to wait for its arrival are the Radiating Stitches dies. So these have all those fun little hash marks on them to make them look like they are radiating. So I'm going to be using this die that fits into there today, and then this circle goes in there. I'm going to make a sun out of this one. So those are the 2 dies out of this set that I will be making, but really, really fun. I wish that we would have had this radiating heart for Valentine's Day, but I'm not complaining because it's here now, and I think I'll be using all of these dies quite a bit. So I'm just going to set that aside too. So let me get started with making the card. But before I get any further, I have one more thing to show you, because whenever I use a designer series paper for the first time, I kind of like to show you where that comes from and the different designs in there too. So in this mini catalog that's current here, hi there, Donna, on page 45, it's got some of the most fun animal prints on here. This is called Like an Animal, and it just is kind of just set in there. It doesn't pair with anything, but it pairs perfectly with these new online exclusives. So we've got some animal prints that look like this, and it's got some embossed foil on it. And then on the back side, just some prints. They almost look like leopard or cheetah prints, 12 by 12, for those of you that like to know that too. And then just kind of that fan, shell fan is what I call it. There's probably a name for this, but so glossy foil on one side and then matte finish on, you know, or I shouldn't say matte, just like a normal print on this, but you can see the color variation that makes it fun. And this is what I'm using today, kind of the wild silver zebra print. And then on the back, it was almost hard to pick a side because I did kind of like it toned down as well. But I'm like, man, if you can go shiny foil when you can, you do that. At least I do. And then we've got this too. This almost looks like it could be fun, like alligator or something. So this is like a coppery, goldish coppery look of embossing here. And then how fun is just this one? Like, I feel like I need to get out my boot stamps and cut around that to make it look like alligator skin. And then we've got this, so a little bit more of a giraffe tone. There are two like that foil look to it, and then just the plain tone on there. And then the last pattern in there is just kind of that little animal print there, embossed in gold, and then the back is like the flat version of that too. So like an animal from the mini catalog, love it. Got a couple packages, and you know, every time we hit March, well, I shouldn't say March, I should say every time we hit like the month before a catalog is going to retire, I always think, okay, what do I need to order before it gets sold out? So so that we can make fun cards like this. So let me get started. I think what I'm going to do is stamp out my Rhino first, so that way I can just do all my cutting with my machine right away and get that out of the way. So let me take some basic white cardstock here and ink up my cute little Rhino. I love that the artist at Stampin' Up put a cute little bird on top of my cute little Rhino. So we've got that, and that I just stamped out with my basic, I always want to say basic black, that's the color of the cardstock, but that I just stamped with the Memento black ink pad. Hopefully that and the refill will be coming in soon. I was going to check today. I've been checking all weekend and such, but so far nothing. But hopefully within the week, the Memento black will be back in. So let me bring that over, and I'm going to take the Rhino die that cuts out that and line that up here, and like so. Make sure all the little feet, it's kind of like a lot of points. Like usually I'm like, okay, go for the little horn on there, but got his legs, so I want to make sure that that's good on there, and then I can run that, run that through. So I'm going to do that. All right, and then pull that out. So how cute is that there? And then we've got next those radiating dies. Here we go. All right, so that I'm going to put on here, the radiator, and actually I'm going to do the radiating dies on one side, or the frame I should say, and then the circle. I can run these both through at the same time easily. So, oops. And never fear if you hear those cracks and such on your cut and emboss machine as things go through. That is normal as those plates kind of bend and flex and such. So normal process, totally normal. Hi there, Nancy. So I think what I'm going to do is color this guy in first. And I always probably hesitate. You probably are like, well, how does she not know what she's going to do? Sometimes I do different aspects of my card in different orders. And then when it's time to put this together for you guys, it makes sense to do it in a different way. So I'm going to get a little bit closer here. Anytime I color, those of you that like to see the coloring, I want to make sure that I really get close so you can see that. So I'm starting with my Smoky Slate blends, and they're two-tone. So I'm going to get out the darker of the two. And I'm just going to take the whole horn here and make that all completely the dark color of the Smoky Slates. And then I'm going to go in over his ears, and then his eye and a little eyebrow, and just kind of follow along. I'm going to do the complete tail here as well, and then just finish by outlining. This guy comes together really, really quick. Animals are usually pretty easy to color in because like for something like this, it's just smoky slate done in lights and darks. So once you have kind of just outlined him, then the rest goes really quick and easy. So for those of you that don't like to color, know that I used to kind of be one of those. Like I didn't want to take the time for the putsy coloring and such until they came out with these blends. And I absolutely love them because they come on, the color just comes on and glides so very well. And so now I just go back with the lighter color of the smoky slate and just kind of grab from the edges there to kind of get that to blend, and then just go over it. So what I love best about blends is you can see my initial marks as I go across, and then those streaks just blend, soak into the cardstock, and completely go away. So a lot of regular markers will not do that. So that's what I love about them too. So we've got that. So that basically takes care of the Rhino. Hi there, Pam. And hi, Pauline. Got another one. And Lois too. So then we're going to just do that bird right away. And so with that, I'm going to get out my daffodil and just kind of dot that little beak on there. I almost debated, like, do I color that in? It's such a little tiny space, but works well to do that. And then for the blue, I thought, let's go kind of bold. And so I brought out Tahitian Tide. So I'm just gonna fill in the bird and the feathers there. And then this is what happens there. So, so cute. So I've got that. And then next I'm going to work on the background here with the radiating dies. And like I said, these two are an online exclusive. And I think I'm going to leave my camera angle close just for a little bit longer so I can show you. Recently, I did a card class and just tried to, you know, kind of show the blending brushes. And for those that are new, I just do the counterclockwise, rubbing over my smoky slate ink pad. And then I just kind of go off to the side, but then bring it on to my cardstock here. And just kind of pushing as I do counterclockwise strokes on there too. And then that's just going to fill in like a smoky slate background. And that's going to kind of connect the color of my Rhino with our wild paper that we're using there. So you can kind of see too how it gets into all those grooves. And that's why I love our blending brushes too. So now I'm going to back this up because the rest is going to be a little bit more stamping and then assembly of the card too. So it doesn't take too much longer to do that. From the Rhino Ready stamps, I'm going to use Old Olive on the grass image. So you can see the fun grass that's going along here. And I thought, okay, let's kind of build a little bit of a background for that. So I'll ink up with Old Olive the grass blades and just go right across there like so. Very easy to do for a fun little background. And then that's all ready to go for that. Oops, except for I'm going to put my Hello Friend on here. That way I know how much room I need for that sentiment before I put my Rhino on. So I got that. So this card, I chose Hello Friend. A lot of people love to just send Hello Friend cards to people. I get that request all the time. Like, just make me a card that says Hello Friend. And so I do love the other sentiments, like hope your birthday is wild, you're stronger than you think, you're built tough, it's a great day. So I like all those other sentiments too. But I thought for today, let's start out with Hello Friend. And then this I'm going to put some dimensionals on. Here they are. So let me put one in each corner here and one in the middle, like so. And then just keep in mind, if you have trouble finding these products because they are online only, let me know. I can help you with that, or even help you with ordering too, just because it is something a little bit more different. than what we're used to with having the catalogs in front of us too. So this I cut 4 1/4 here by let's see, 2 15/16. It was like 3 was just a bit much. I wanted a little bit closer, so just that 1 hash mark less. Hey there, Kirsten. And so this I'm going to get ready to put with building up on my card here. So this is that fun wild pattern here. I cut that 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and I'm just going to put some adhesive behind that. And like I said, I should have made like one card one way and one card the other, so you could do your commentary. And I always love getting your opinion of, hey, and actually, you know what? It's not too late. I can set this aside because I actually have another one cut. Let's do something opposite so you can see the wild embossed shiny look there. And then let me put the other side on the card so you can see both ways. And then you can comment. I love seeing your comments. Hi there, Donna. We've got another Donna joining us. So this we'll call the flat side. And this is going to be the shiny side. So then I can get your opinions of what you like. So same kind of pattern design, but just like a flat finish versus the shiny. And then we're ready to put this layer on here with some adhesive. Just going to center that like so. And now this kind of makes sense. Like when I was working on this one with the smoky slate being the card base, and I'm folding it this way today, I thought, you know what? I wanted to do the darker basic gray for that matting piece versus, you know, smoky slate to match the backing. And now that I've done it this way, I really like that there's this smoky slate that matches the one color in the pattern and now the basic gray on there. That I'm just seeing. So I kind of learn right along with you. And I'm just going to tip this over and put my dimensionals like so. Oops, take those papers off. And that's going to go right here like he's trotting through the deep jungle grass. And then one more dimensional is going to go on that radiating stitches circle to make that look like the sun. And that is Daffodil Delight, if I didn't mention that the first time. So how cute and fun is that? Like, I just love that Rhino. Super, super cute. And now for the inside, because it says hello friend, I just want to leave it kind of basic for you guys to use. I could have made it a birthday card, and maybe next time I will, but I'm just going to take out my inside. That's 4 by 5 1/4, ink up with the old olive again, some of that grass just for the corner like that, and then leave it. And then if you guys, whoever is receiving these cards for ordering this month from me, then you can always put in whatever type of greeting that you want as well. Or if you're ordering these actual stamps, maybe you'll make yours into a birthday card too. But at least you've got that basis down of the inside coordinating with the outside like so. So yeah, how you can get the 8 cards that I am, oh, hold on, no, I was gonna flip it and do my end. I forgot to embellish, you guys. Oh, I would have been so sad had I went to post my card and went, wait, I forgot something. Oops, there's some glue that just came off my finger. I am going to add, I can't believe I missed these, my faux sea glass shapes. So these are kind of fun. And anytime I have like a tropical type card, I always think, oh, let's add these to it. So I'm going to go, there's like the clear and the 2 different shades of green. I'm going to go with this middle version of the green. And I'm just going to kind of lay these down like little rocks in the jungle. So even though they're a little bit lighter, they're a great tone off of the old olive, and it just kind of adds a little bit more texture to our card. So I love the finish that that does. Thank you, Deb. I think it's just so fun. So now I'm finished. Now I'm going to turn this around for you guys. It feels like Monday to me. For some reason, it kind of is my first card demo of the week for you guys. So how you can get to the 8 cards that I'm making this month through my demos is order using that special host code, and with a $75 order, you can get the 8 cards that I'm making. I send them out to you unless you're local, then I pop in and deliver them to you if you wish. Another way is you can just say, hey Belle, I want those 8 cards this month, and then it's $25, and that does cover the cost of the cards and shipping or delivery to you too. So if you have any questions, or especially now with these new online exclusives, if you need help finding them, ordering them, anything like that, please let me know. So I'll be back again tomorrow afternoon, and my hopes is to use the tropical looking punch with the coordinating stamp set for you guys, because that's new and online as well. So take care and have a great night. Bye-bye.